They forced us to become Annie-Maggie.
What? How can you force anyone to become an anime guess? Let alone children.
Remember that ruse about the Oculus potion?
Yes.
Well, he did in fact come up with one. A potion. But it doesn't fix one's eyesight. No. It speeds up the process of becoming an animagus. Doesn't take a whole month, just a couple of days, but...
But?
Well, you were wondering about my improved eyesight. About me not needing glasses anymore.
It's due to that potion.
Yes, it's one of its side effects. It went rather well in my case, also for Winifred. Others weren't that lucky. It would burn their eyes right out of their skulls. Or worse.
Oh, that's terrible. And you had to witness all of that?
Yeah. Silas nearly lost his eyesight after drinking that potion. That's the reason why he's wearing shades, even at night. They're enchanted. He can't handle bright lights.
I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry, Dex.
Don't be. Being a cat has its advantages after all. Head scratches and all that. Ooh, behind the ears though. Now that's the best thing ever.
I'm sorry this happened to you. You were only just a child. So Natty and I are the only ones that know you're...
Yeah. Well, not exactly, no.
Huh?
Poppy knows too.
Poppy?
She found me badly wounded that one night and, well, let's just say it was a rather unintentional reveal on my part.
You were wounded?
Yes, never mind. Poppy patched me up nicely.
Right. So Poppy, me and Natty.
Yes.
So, you're a spy for this Dawson now?
More like his right hand.
What?
He sent me here for business.
Business? Oh, I see. That the infamous family business you mentioned.
Yeah.
And what kind of business is that exactly?
Dawson does business with poachers. The trade with magical creatures is a huge thing in the States at the moment, and he wants in on it.
And you're here to settle those deals?
I am.
Huh. I imagine it wasn't all too successful, was it? I mean, with this wildfire group interfering these past few... Wait, don't tell me. Are you?
Please don't call me that name.
You are Wildfire.
And then she did it anyway.
But if you are Wildfire...
And again...
Why would you... I mean, isn't that the exact opposite of what you were sent here to do?
Yeah, it is.
Then why?
I just don't like seeing animals in captivity is all.
Does Dawson know?
No.
What happens if he finds out?
Well... Don't worry. He won't. Besides, I won't do that anymore.
Why not?
Slight change of plans.
Huh. So you're a criminal?
Basically.
Part-time criminal, part-time student. You're quite busy.
I'm sorry for laughing, but yeah, you're right.
Makes me wonder if you actually are an exchange student, or they just kicked you out of Ilvermorny. I mean, with that busy schedule of yours, no wonder your grades are as bad as they are.
I never went to Ilvermorny.
Huh?
This is the first time in my life I've ever seen a school from the inside.
What?
It's like you said. Part-time criminal, part-time student. It just doesn't work out. And Dawson, well, he didn't exactly have our education in mind when he assembled us.
Then why are you here? At Hogwarts, I mean.
Isn't it obvious?
Huh?
I came here for you, Princess.
What?
Well, when I was sent overseas for family business this summer, I used that opportunity to pay the old orphanage a visit. Being naively optimistic, I had hoped you'd still be there. Which of course you weren't. And they wouldn't tell me about your whereabouts, so I had to do my own digging.
You went looking for me?
Yes. Found out about you attending Hogwarts as a 5th year and all that. So I travelled down here. But these spells around the school didn't exactly make it easy to enter uninvited. A rule that doesn't apply for cats, as I've noticed, however. I was roaming the school grounds forever, but for some reason I could just not find you. Well, you didn't make it exactly easy for me either, with that new hair of yours. And hiding in here most of the time, sulking over that jerk, as I figured out later. I was about to give up until that one evening at the Three Broomsticks. Moonprick's birthday party you crashed. Beautifully, by the way.
Wait, you were there?
Yes. I was about to drown my resentment in a whole lot of fire whiskey that night, when suddenly you appeared out of nowhere. By chance, really. Or fate. Who knows?
Wait, after I stormed out of there, there was this cat that just wouldn't leave me alone. That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You tried to console me.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Think of it as repayment.
Repayment?
You see, there has hardly been a day where I didn't think about you these past 6 years.
Dex.
I know it sounds silly. Some criminal fawning over his childhood crush. But honestly, the thought of you, it's kept me sane all these years. So thank you.
Why don't you run away from them, Dex?
I can't.
You can't?
Made an unbreakable vow with Dawson. All of us did. We had no choice.
An unbreakable vow? Hecate talked about it the other day, in defense against the dark arts. But Dex, that means if you break that vow, you...
Die? No.
Not. But Professor Hecate said...
He made it so we don't even try to break it.
I don't understand.
You see, some of us would rather die than to work for him. He knows that. It has happened before.
What do you mean?
Someone's tried to... Well...
Oh. I see.
Rather unsuccessful, however. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Anyways, after that, he had us all take another vow. Built in some sort of insurance. We're his property, after all. And he's very fond of his property.
His property?
Yes. So don't worry your pretty little head, princess. I'm not dying anytime soon.
But Dexter...
Hmm?
How is liberating these camps? Not breaking your vow.
Huh. Found kind of a loophole there.
A loophole?
Yeah. I vowed to follow his commands. Which I did. He ordered me to strike those deals. Which again, I did. Very unfortunate that these camps were raided after I settled those deals, isn't it?
Very unfortunate, yes.
Do you hate me now?
Hate you?
Now that you know who I really am, I mean. Or rather, what I am.
I need some time to let all of this sink in.
Of course you do. I know it's a lot. You, well, you know where to find me.
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing in here?
None of your business.
Well, this is my room of requirement too. So I dare say it is my business, darling.
This is as much my room of requirement as it is yours. So if I choose to invite someone in here, I have every right to do so, darling.
Right. Maybe I will start inviting my flings here too from now on.
Sure. Maybe we should ask Deke to expand the room of requirement, though. Otherwise, it could become a bit crowded in here, with all these girls lined up.
Good idea. And maybe he could add a nice cell too. You could invite Sebastian over.
You disgust me, Moonfae.
Actually...
What?
I was just on my way out. But now I'm not so sure if I should anymore. Do you want me to stay, princess?
Oh, by all means, please stay. Be our guest. I'm leaving. Bye!
And close the door on your way out.
Don't forget to feed Teddy.
I never forget to feed him. That's you!
Who's Teddy?
Our son.
Right. Excuse me, what?